Hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
It's captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there.
We've searched the village top to baton no secret path. So if Ashley's in the church nearby, then that locked door must hide the passage to the church. And the key? Yeah, we'll have to fight for it. So we leave the old house, smash a hillside full of enemies, storm a fort, and grab a weird-looking key in a hidden room. Then Leon hears voices in the next room. So he opens the door and sneaks closer. The red-cloaked woman who saved Leon is Ada Wong. But why did his eyes flash red? From that larva injection earlier? With that question, we open the tunnel door with the key and loot on the way, on the door. And just like that, we're at the church. As expected, the church won't let you in that easily. Per Hunnigan, we decide to search behind the church first. Sure enough, in a broken shack we find a letter from Chief Mendez. It says Leon and Luis escaped. So Mendez ordered the church sealed and the key is across the lake ahead. You can only get it by crossing the lake, but the letter says the Lake Lord has awoken. No one survives the crossing. So who is this Lake Lord, exactly?
Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
The Lake Lord is a giant salamander infected by a subordinate Plaga. The villagers even worship it like a holy beast. They throw invaders' bodies into the lake to feed it. As the first boss fight, it's pretty easy. Your boat has unlimited harpoons. Dodge obstacles, strike when you can, and you'll drop it fast. After we finally make landfall, the Plaga larva injected by the cult seems to start attacking Leon's body. He collapses from the pain. When he wakes, there's a fresh anonymous letter on the bed. It says, up ahead is a pond, and behind it, a waterfall. In a cave behind the falls is something you'll really need. And I'm sorry about what's inside your body. Because that's beyond what I can handle. So who left this letter? What's hidden in that water curtain cave? How far has the parasite inside him developed? Let's keep moving. We take the small boat through the pond, solve a chain of tricky mechanisms, and successfully cut off the waterfall. Now we can push into the cave behind it. On the way back, we hit the second boss, El Gigante. Official info says, before the subordinate Plaga injection, he was just a normal person. A mutation made him different. What mutated exactly isn't specified. But he's far more brutal than ordinary hosts. One moment calm, next moment, full rage. So villagers organized and locked giants like this in caves. Giants, plural, because this won't be the only one we meet. More will show up later. And since he's huge, the parasite inside is huge too. After enough damage, it bursts out of his back. Then you just focus fire that thing. Not long after, he drops. After beating him, the gate behind opens. We take this route to loop back to the church door. Insert the item we found, and we can finally enter the church.
Ashley!
Don't come!
Hey! Take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here.
So now the job is half done. The next step is getting Ashley out safely. After talking to Hunnigan, she sends a helicopter to a nearby extraction point. So after a short break, we push on into the second half. But as we reach the edge of the village, Hunnigan calls again. Bad news, the rescue chopper was circling the LZ. And someone shot it down with a single round. We're sending a second helicopter to another. Let's get there ASAP. Call Enzan. The villagers swarm after us again. We spot an abandoned house up ahead. Leon grabs Ashley and bolts inside, barricading the door.
Leon!
Small world, eh? Well...
This is a super classic house defense fight, same as the first village, endless enemies. You just try to survive while pushing them back. They attack from every direction. Windows and doors downstairs, upstairs they can't climb in but they use ladders. You can knock ladders down, but they'll just set them up again. On easy, this lasts about 34 minutes, then they disperse. And for some unknown reason, Luis leaves us here. After looting nearby houses, we find a letter left by villagers. It says the chopper was shot down by the cult. And it also clearly lays out 2 escape routes out of the village. But whichever Leon picks, danger waits. So it basically marks the escape routes for us. So we fight our way forward, no extra talk. We reach the fork, and it's literally a multiple choice question. The gates. Between 2 big gates is a lever pulled toward one side, that gate opens. Right gate, a giant. Left gate, a mob of raging villagers. There are 2 cheesy tricks here. Trick 1, you can fight, or just parkour run straight to the end. Saves ammo, but needs good movement and positioning. Trick 2, after killing the giant, if you want more supplies. You can backtrack, open the other gate, and farm villagers' big profit. With the village basically slaughtered, Chief Mendez has to step in himself. Meanwhile, if Leon wants to enter the next area, he needs the key for the big gate. From Mendez's letter, the exact line says, "Only under my gaze will the gate open." And from earlier encounters, you can see one of his eyes is artificial. So kill him, take the eyeball, and open the gate. So Leon searches for where the chief is hiding. They finally meet in an old house on the village edge. Kill the chief. Take the eye. Open the gate. Enter the castle. He tries to report in signals bad. A few steps later, he meets the castle owner Salazar. This boss just talks trash, then sends waves of weak cultists at you. Like this Wolverine can beat him standing still, spinning in his cell. RS. As we move on, Ashley gets worse and starts coughing blood.
Leave me alone!
Ashley, wait! Ashley!
What's going on?
Don't worry, Ashley.
Oh man, this reverse parking is killing me, perfectly wedged in place. Wildly smooth. Then the radio suddenly crackles. Turns out Salazar is jamming our external signal. From what he reveals, we learn where Ashley is. So we fight to the castle garden to rescue her from the other side. Then someone presses a gun to our back.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
Ada uses her glasses flash effect to slip away. And Leon realizes those anonymous notes were from Ada. So you're here too. And after Raccoon City, we learned one thing. Wherever Ada goes, she's after something. So what's her goal? With that question, we press on.
Leon! I got it!
Louis!
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis. I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
Louis! Louis!
Like Aguai said at the start last episode, that bottle-looking thing is clearly the sample Leon just doesn't know yet. Later, he can use Lewis pills to slow the parasite's growth. 44 After saying goodbye to Luis, we see Ashley chained to the wall. Shoot the chains, she escapes but there's no way down nearby. So Leon covers her from above. Players can briefly control Ashley to go upstairs and regroup. Then we take the castle bus, ride the royal moving platform, and charge through hell. Shoot the ceiling, blow up the drill machine, and smash the armored freaks. But Salazar's trap forces us to split up from Ashley. Leon ends up alone in the castle sewer system. Keep going, and you reach the underground cave where Plaga was buried. Another boss fight this time, 2 giants. You can open the deck hatch and lure one giant into the lava. The other one, just grind its HP down. After that, take the elevator at the end to return topside and storm the castle to face Salazar. Here, the always hiding Salazar stops running. He and his guard fuse with a Plaga mother on the wall into a giant monster. Upper body stays Salazar-shaped, lower body sprouts 3 tentacles to attack. The middle tentacle has a huge head. After heavy damage, that tentacle reveals its true form. Then focus fire there and you can kill the beast. Or once it's exposed, you can just rocket it in one shot. Not just this one, most bosses in Re4 can be one rocketed. Unless the plot says not yet. Like the final boss, you can't finish it with your own rocket. You need a Das Love rocket launcher to do it. Once the castle boss is dead, the castle chapter ends.
Need a ride, handsome?
Okay.
Got some business to take care of. See you later.
Women.
Leon!
You okay? Come on.
I can feel them growing ever so strongly inside you.
Sadler!
Perhaps you can resist, but you cannot disobey. Now, come to me, Ashley.
Ashley!
It's already begun.
They barely reunite when the larvae inside them start to sprout. Sadler finally appears and uses dominant Plaga to split them apart. Leon is left behind as Sadler takes Ashley for the final ritual. Meanwhile, Ada meets Krauser, who had infiltrated the enemy. Krauser says he did accept dominant Plaga. Gained power, but still never earned Sadler's approval. So he never had access to the sample. With no choice, he asks Ada to help him get the sample to report back. By picking up Louis' scattered notes on the road, Leon learns there's an automated device inside the island facility. It can emit a special wave that kills Plaga before it matures. But the process is extremely painful. Because Plaga clings to nerve tissue, this could cause severe mental impairment. And if Plaga has matured, the procedure might kill the host. After thinking it through, Leon decides he has to try it. Louis pills only slow if he don't cure it. Just when hope feels slim, Leon gets new motivation. First, find Ashley. Then both go remove Plaga on the operating table. But to stop anyone from chasing him later, Sadler puts Krauser between himself and Leon. And that's how two old friends meet again. One key is in the north, one in the east, and the last is on Krauser himself. So by design, you fight Krauser in 3 separate encounters. The first 2 are fine. Krauser brawls up close and uses traps to mess with you. In the final phase, he activates Plaga power inside him. His left arm mutates into a blade-like limb. And while guarding, it becomes a shield to protect him. Honestly, if he didn't run into monsters like Leon and Ada, he could have lived to Re-6. After beating Krauser, Leon collects the keys and opens the gate. After a full day of high-intensity fighting, he's exhausted. Then the second rescue chopper arrives and provides heavy fire support. Leon pushes forward under cover, but the good times don't last. Leon's vehicle killer nickname isn't for nothing. The pilot gets praised, then an RPG from afar drops the chopper in the next second. With a brand new teammate lost, Leon presses into the island lab. Inside, we find Ashley imprisoned, ready for the ritual.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Leon, now!
Let's go!
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Alright. Here goes nothing. How are you feeling?
Like $1,000,000.
I thought you were gonna die. Alright. Guess I'm up.
Thinking back to Ada blocking Sadler to cover us. Leon restocks, then turns back to find Ada. But he looks up and sees a streak of red in the sky. Something feels off. Closer in, he sees Ada has been captured by Sadler. Sadler tries to control Leon, not knowing we already removed the parasite. Facing two superpowered threats, Sadler finally powers up and goes all in. After transforming, his head sprouts huge limbs like a spider stance. Then a face tentacle grows out to attack. After enough damage, that face becomes a giant eyeball. That's your cue. Focus fire, and hell fold in a few rounds. At the last moment, Ada tosses you a love rocket launcher. It's a one-shot kill. Use it and just watch the cut scene. After killing Sadler, Leon gets the sample, but the next twist is predictable. Ada suddenly pulls a gun on Leon. Cold then hot, he grits his teeth and hands it over again.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Since Ada triggered the island's self-destruct before leaving, we have to use her little boat and escape within the time limit. Okay, that's the end of RE4's main story for now.
How about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Also, RE4 has a DAS story, not just Leon's. It retells key main story beats from a DAS perspective. Like what Ada was doing when Mendez knocked Leon out. Or during the house defense with Leon, Ashley, and Luis. What was Ada doing? Or when Leon rode the moving platform, what was Ada up to, etc. It complements the plot. In that mode, the most useful pieces are the chapter pop-ups, a DAS report. 5 total. Eve already mentioned the first 4 reports in the earlier plot breakdown. If you want details, there are lots of translated screenshots online. Here, I want to focus on the last one. Even though Ada takes back the dominant Plaga sample from Leon in the end, what she hands Weskier later is a totally unrelated item. So from this description, Weskier didn't actually get a real sample from Ada. Later story supplements say, Weskier personally came to the island and carried off Krauser's corpse. Then extracted a parasite sample from the body. That becomes the source of Plaga type Tun Maginian Resident Evil 5. Beyond the game, there's also a 2006 DVD release tied to RE4. It's called Resident Evil 4, Incubate. It compiles all RE4 CG cutscenes, with reset visuals and action angles. It also intercuts Ada and Leon scenes together. So it's easier for viewers to follow the story flow. Also, at the end of my Umbrella Chronicles video earlier, I mentioned the founding of the BSAA. Someone asked in the comments, when was the BSAA officially established? During the Umbrella Chronicles timeline, the BSAA was still nowhere close. It was just an informal civilian group. Later, with support from the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium and then the UN, it grew into the official worldwide anti-bioterror group, the BSAA. It was founded in early 2004. Around the same time Ada intercepted Louis' SOS email,